The papyrus, putting on my table every month. I don't wanna be sad. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so alive. The papyrus.
Hello and welcome to the Papyrus TV News Update. First, the headlines. Tragedy strikes at Popular Ranch as bus crash kills 4 seminarians, injures 9. Tinubu intervenes in power sector debt to avert greed collapse. Yoruba leader backs Akpabio, dismisses sexual harassment claims. Rivers APC crisis deepens as factions clash over court ruling. Labour Party chieftain in Enugu considers shift to SDP under condition. INEC denies rumored date for continuous voter registration. Ex-governor's aide raises alarm over political coup in Delta State after defections. The details. A tragic bus crash at Obudukato Ranch Resort in Cross River State has claimed the lives of 4 Catholic seminarians from the Enugu Diocese and left 9 others injured. The seminarians were on a tour of the resort when their bus reportedly suffered brake failure while descending the treacherous terrain of the Bottom Hill community near the resort. The chief press secretary to the governor Basiotu, Nsa Gil, confirmed the incident and expressed deep condolences on behalf of the state government, stating that the seminarians were led by a reverend father during the ill-fated visit. In response to the tragedy, the Cross River State government pledged to review existing safety protocols at the resort to prevent future incidents. Safety is our utmost priority. We urge our visitors to prioritize safety, including the roadworthiness of their vehicles, Gill emphasized, as the state extended its heartfelt condolences to the affected families. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu is set to personally engage leaders of Nigeria's power-generating companies in an emergency effort to address the staggering 4 trillion naira debt threatening the nation's electricity grid. This move follows a high-level meeting between Power Minister Adebayo Adelabu and the GenCos, where it was agreed that part of the debt, particularly the 2 trillion naira owed for 2024 electricity supply, must be paid in cash, while the balance, including 1.9 trillion naira in legacy arrears, will be addressed via promissory notes over 6 months. Adelabu described the situation as a national emergency, emphasizing the federal government's resolve to stabilize the power sector and restore investor confidence. GenCos, led by Colonel Sani Bello retired, warned that failure to act could lead to a total system collapse. Continuing, Pan-Yoruba group Afenifere has strongly defended Senate President Godswill Akpabio amid allegations of sexual harassment, describing the claims as a calculated political conspiracy. The group cited revelations by US-based activist Dr. Sandra Duru, who alleged that suspended lawmaker Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan offered her 200 million naira to join a smear campaign against Akpabio, an offer she claims to have rejected. In a statement signed by its organizing secretary Abagunkole Omololu, Afenifere lauded Duru's courage and condemned what it termed the weaponization of false allegations for political gain. The group urged Nigerians to resist tribal blackmail and warned that repeating lies as truth could fracture the nation's fragile democracy. Afenifere reiterated its commitment to truth, justice and unity in the face of what it called petty ambitions disguised as activism. In another development, the leadership crisis rocking the All Progressives Congress APC in Rivers State has intensified following conflicting interpretations of a recent Court of Appeal ruling. The appellate court struck out an interlocutory injunction obtained by Peter Ohochukwu against the party's congresses, ruled that internal party affairs are not justiciable. The faction led by Chief Tony Okocha hailed the ruling as a reaffirmation of its legitimacy, describing it as a final blow to the Emeka Beke-led camp. In a statement, spokesperson Honorable Chibike Ikenga declared Okocha the undisputed APC state chairman, citing judicial precedent. However, the Beke-led faction quickly countered, asserting that the ruling did not overturn the substantive judgment of August 12, 2024, which upheld Beke's leadership until October 2025. Their spokesman, Honorable Darlington Nwauju, accused Okocha's camp of misinterpreting the appellate ruling, insisting that the Court of Appeal only addressed procedural issues and not the core matter of leadership. The legal ambiguity has further fractured the state APC as the party prepares for a critical period leading to the 2027 general elections. Moving on, Chief Ogochukwu Onyema, a prominent Labour Party figure in Enugu State and former PDP senatorial aspirant, has hinted at a potential defection to the Social Democratic Party (SDP) if former presidential candidate Peter Obi also joins the party. In a candid interview, Onyema described the SDP as an emerging party with an attractive structure, particularly praising its constitutional stance against members pursuing litigation over internal matters. Onyema, who has contested and lost several times under the PDP banner, expressed disenchantment with the party and admiration for Enugu State Governor Peter Mba. He commended Mba's development strides and described him as a proactive, strategic, and futuristic leader, adding that their similar thinking styles make them friends. Reflecting on his exit from the PDP, he stated, "I said they should not give me an appointment. Let me chart my own course." Although he did not declare his 2027 political ambitions outright, his remarks suggest a growing alignment with Obi and a readiness to realign politically. Furthermore, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has officially refuted the viral claim circulating on social media that the Continuous Voter Registration (CVR) will resume on May 27, 2025. In a statement issued on Sunday, May 4th, INEC's Chief Press Secretary to the Chairman, Rotimi Oyekomi, clarified that no date has been fixed for the resumption of CVR or for services like the transfer of replacement or permanent voter cards (PVCs). Describing the circulating message as fake and anonymous, INEC urged Nigerians to rely solely on official announcements through its verified platforms. The Commission will publicly announce the date for the resumption of the CVR at the appropriate time, the statement emphasized, warning the public against misinformation ahead of future elections. Conclusively, Victor Ojei, popularly known as Wong Box, a former senior special assistant to Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborewori, has launched a fiery condemnation of the mass defections of PDP leaders in the state, warning of a looming one-party dictatorship under the APC. Following his resignation in protest, Ojei described the defection of Governor Oborewori, ex-Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, and other PDP heavyweights to the APC as a political coup designed to corrupt elites to stifle democracy. Speaking on behalf of the Young Nigerian Rights Organization, Ojei declared the defections as treason against the people, urging Deltans, youth groups, and pro-democracy actors to unite in resistance. "We refuse to be led by sellouts. We stand with the authentic PDP," he declared, while also revealing ongoing plans to build a robust opposition alliance aimed at reclaiming the state from political monopoly before the 2027 elections. Ojei positioned the movement as one that will challenge the APC not just in Delta State, but at the national level, promising a coalition rooted in truth, service, and the defense of democratic freedoms.
The papyrus, hoodie on my table every month. I don't